Okay. Okay, so you can tell now that this has become such a big of a problem because it got my lazy ass to actually get up and make a video, which I haven't done in too long. At least something that wasn't a fucking shit post. Um, if you've been on the internet recently, you've probably seen that Mr. Beast released a new AI thumbnail maker. Now, as semi YouTube content creator, because I don't do anything. I plan for that to change. I'm gonna get more into it. Trust me, I'm gonna make more shit. My friends just gotta get off their asses and actually do shit with me. um, but I've never been good at making thumbnails. If you can, you probably tell. I don't get the views. I don't play the oh my god you gotta watch this card. My titles are long, borderline unfunny, and you know what? I'm okay with that because that's something that's gonna change over time. That's something that everyone's gonna learn how to do in this space and evolve, adapt, and kind of create your own personal identity on what your thumbnails look like. And I haven't figured that out yet, so that's like there's a point where AI can be a tool to help people, but in this creative space, I have found that AI is absolutely no help. When you make a video, and I'm saying this for passion, not for Mr. Moneybags, I'm gonna force my child into unboxing 20,000 toys to get the clicks and the views in order to buy a mansion or some shit. I'm talking like pure love of the game, being here because I like what other people are doing. I've grown up around it. I've seen passion. I've seen people take months, years on videos that I've watched 20 times over because I love them so much and I can tell there was so much work put into them. And AI doesn't belong into that space because it's not somebody making something. It's kind of like a fraud. It's just for the money. There's no passion behind it. It's soulless and lifeless. I've seen so much good come from YouTube, so much beautiful things that I want to replicate or try in my own work, that it's so sad to see AI stealing from those people just to make more quick money bag YouTubers easier to work with. And thumbnails might just be the beginning of that, but I hope it doesn't get to full on videos. I don't want to replace that. That could, because my plans after high school right now are get a job in video editing, and this is currently my portfolio, so I can show that I know what the fuck I'm doing. And if AI steals my job, then what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm disabled. I'm barely passing high school as it is. I don't like, this is a passion, and I've always thought like, oh, what am I gonna do when I grow up? I want to do what I love, and I love video editing because I've loved seeing what people do with that. So I want to get into this space, but I don't want AI to take over this space. You know, it steals from people, and I don't want my work to be stolen. I don't want anyone's work to be stolen. You should get inspired from it. You should want to create like it, like me. You shouldn't just want to immediately steal it. You shouldn't become a YouTuber for the money, because it's a sinful thing. You make slop content, and I've never found it to be anything fulfilling. And it's like, I can't imagine working a job that's just day in, day out, nothing. And that's what this AI thing is starting to look like it to be. And I've seen so many other YouTubers' responses that I agree with. And you know, maybe this wouldn't be this bad if it was coming from a guy with like 10 million subscribers or something like that. But Mr. Beast, the guy of YouTube currently, this is the person you watch. You probably scroll up into the YouTube homepage without an account and you see that guy, Mr. Beast, putting this AI slop out. I hate it. This is not where I want new content creators to be a space where we grow up in, because I grew up in a space of love and care without all this AI bullshit, without all this money stuff, when YouTube really wasn't so much of a job. It was still more of a passion, and everyone was a bit unsure about it, and there were rocky times, so people were doing it for the love of the game. Like, they were afraid if they swore they'd get killed by COPPA and they couldn't make any money, but they still wanted to do what they wanted to love, so they continue to make YouTube content despite that. And it's just bad. I don't want this to be the future of YouTube. I don't want this to be the future of anything where we self-cannibalize each other just to make ends meet, because this is a creative space. This is art, and it's beautiful, and I love every moment of it. I love going on to YouTube, and I know it sounds like such a normie thing. It's because it's all good and we all love it. I see my parents who are in their late 40s or early 40s watching YouTube videos of people that even I watch, and they love it too. It's a space for everybody. Everyone can get into something. I can see stuff for everyone, and I don't want this special work and passion to be taken away by AI. It's sad and disrespectful, and it's not what I want for this website. And I needed to come out and say that, despite having like 10 subscribers. No one's gonna give a shit, but I just wanted to say that, because you know, it's not gonna be the end. It definitely won't. But I don't want to make it harder for people to find channels and gems, because sometimes you gotta search really hard. Sometimes you gotta rely on word of mouth. I gotta rely on, you know, stuff that my brother tells me, like, oh, watch this guy's video, and then I do, and then he's like the most amazing guy ever, and I wouldn't have never found him if I didn't find it through this, because there's so much like slop, and it never come up in my recommended. So just, if you're ever thinking of getting into the YouTube space or doing anything creative in general, don't use AI, because it completely defeats the point. You're just Mr. Moneybags Krabs, who's just going in, clocking in day out, and that's not what this is. This is love. This is passion, and we don't need any of this AI slop.